What does it mean to live a life of unimaginable luxury? This is the world of Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman.
Imagine a life where the price tag is no object. You want a yacht worth more than most countries' GDP? Check. A painting that costs $450 million? Done. A city so advanced it could be from the future? Built. This is not fantasy. This is the life of Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Salman. But here's the twist. His empire is not just about luxury, it's also a plan to reshape the entire world. Welcome to the Trillionaire lifestyle, where nothing is impossible and everything is within reach. Prince Mohammed bin Salman, or MBS as he's often referred to, isn't your average royal. His life is a whirlwind of private jets, luxury yachts, and real estate that defies the imagination. He doesn't just live in a palace. His entire existence is a living testament to opulence. From private islands to art pieces worth hundreds of millions of dollars, the Crown Prince's wealth isn't just vast, it's limitless. Born into one of the richest families on earth, MBS had access to a fortune few could ever dream of. But what sets him apart is not just his inheritance, it's his drive to elevate Saudi Arabia and himself to new heights. The prince's ambitions go beyond owning luxury. His vision stretches into the future, with projects that are transforming entire industries and landscapes. Whether it's the creation of a futuristic city or reshaping the global art market, his influence is as vast as his wealth. But what does it mean to live as a trillionaire? To understand Prince Salman's world is to step into a life where money is simply a tool to command the future, shape global dynamics, and turn every dream into reality. This isn't just about collecting treasures, it's about control, legacy, and power. One of the most talked about luxuries in Prince Salman's collection is his yachts. And when I say yachts, I don't mean something you'd see in a marina during the summer. These are floating palaces, extravagant in a way that most of us can't even fathom. His flagship, Pegasus, isn't just a yacht, it's a kingdom on water. It cost him a cool $200 million, and every inch is covered in gold, with chairs that could be thrones and carpets so thick they could swallow a shoe. Inside, you'll find a spa with 24-karat gold-infused oils, a cinema, and even a gym that puts Olympic training centers to shame. But if Pegasus wasn't enough, in 2015, Prince Salman bought another yacht that dwarfs it. Serene. This $550 million superyacht is the epitome of excess. It has everything from an onboard submarine for underwater exploration to a movie theater with a screen so massive it can be seen from space. There's even a jacuzzi with bubbles that spell out compliments. Talk about a floating dream. These yachts aren't just for relaxation. They're symbols of wealth, power, and influence, a statement of who he is and what he can achieve. But what does it cost to maintain such luxury? Every year, millions go into keeping these yachts polished, functional, and ready for anything. Prince Salman doesn't just own these yachts, he rules the seas from them. If you think yachts and palaces are the only items in Prince Salman's vast collection, think again. His love for art is just as extravagant. In 2017, Prince Salman made headlines with his acquisition of Salvator Mundi by Leonardo da Vinci, a painting that went for a staggering $450 million. This wasn't just a purchase, it was a statement. At the time, the identity of the buyer was a mystery, but whispers soon circulated, revealing that it was the Saudi prince behind the purchase. The painting, which depicts Christ as the savior of the world, is one of the most expensive pieces of art ever sold. But what makes this acquisition even more interesting is the competition around it. The Qatari royals were determined to get their hands on this masterpiece, but Prince Salman outbid them in a fierce battle. Now rumors swirl that the painting may reside on one of his luxury yachts, where it remains a private treasure. But why art? For Prince Salman, it's not just about the beauty of the work. It's about owning pieces of history, controlling the narrative, and ensuring that his legacy is one of unmatched power. His art collection extends beyond just one painting. He has a fascination with collecting the rarest and most valuable items, adding more fuel to his trillionaire lifestyle. It's not just yachts and palaces that fill Prince Salman's life. His real estate portfolio is just as mind-blowing. Among his most famous acquisitions is the Chateau Louis XIV in France. This sprawling estate covers over 50,000 acres and is designed to mimic the grandeur of 17th-century French palaces. But don't be fooled by its old-world charm. Inside, it's a modern marvel. The estate is outfitted with all the latest technology, from smart lighting systems to an underwater meditation room. Yes, you read that correctly. A room submerged in the chateau's moat, surrounded by koi and sturgeon, offering the ultimate in peace and tranquility.
This is just one of many palaces in Prince Salman's collection. In Saudi Arabia, he owns several royal estates, each more opulent than the last. These are not just places to live, they're expressions of power, symbols of his royal status. Prince Salman doesn't just own property, he creates entire kingdoms. Whether it's his palaces in the heart of Saudi Arabia or his luxury penthouse in New York City, every home he owns is a monument to his wealth. And it doesn't stop there. He's even used his vast fortune to invest in developments around the world. His real estate ventures have transformed skylines and set new standards for luxury living. Prince Salman's buildings aren't just homes, they're statements of dominance in the world of high society. Now, let's talk about the cars. When you're a trillionaire, even your cars have to reflect your wealth and status. Prince Salman's car collection is filled with some of the most coveted vehicles in the world. At the top of the list, the Bugatti Chiron, a hypercar that pushes the boundaries of speed and luxury. This $3 million beast can reach speeds of 261 miles per hour and go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds. It's not just a car, it's a statement. But the Chiron is just the beginning. Prince Salman's collection also includes other supercars like the Lamborghini Aventador, McLaren P1, and Rolls-Royce Phantom. Each car in his garage is a reflection of his diverse tastes: aggressive power in the Aventador, cutting-edge performance in the P1, and timeless elegance in the Phantom. These cars aren't just for getting from point A to point B, they're for making an entrance. When you're Prince Salman, driving isn't just about transportation, it's about owning the streets. His car collection isn't just about speed, it's a visual representation of his dominance in every area of life. And if you think these cars are just for show, think again. Prince Salman drives them, showcases them, and in doing so, reminds the world that nothing is beyond his reach. When it comes to air travel, Prince Salman doesn't settle for ordinary. His fleet of private jets is as extravagant as his cars and yachts, with two of his most famous aircraft being a custom Airbus A380 and a Boeing 747. These aren't just planes, they are flying palaces. The custom Airbus A380, worth $450 million, is nothing short of a mobile kingdom. Inside, you'll find a concert hall, a Turkish bath, and even a garage to house some of his luxury cars. This isn't a commercial airliner, this is an aircraft designed for the elite. Prince Salman doesn't just travel in luxury, he redefines it. With a plane like this, flying becomes an experience, not just a mode of transport. But the Airbus A380 isn't the only jewel in his collection. His Boeing 747, traditionally known as a workhorse for airlines, has been transformed into a private haven. It's equipped with the finest amenities, from plush bedrooms to expansive dining areas. The prince doesn't just board a plane, he boards a floating palace in the sky. These jets are a reflection of the life Prince Salman leads, a life that transcends luxury and enters the realm of the fantastical. In the world of aviation, where comfort and convenience are the ultimate measures of success, Prince Salman's jets are the epitome of excess. When you own these kinds of flying palaces, travel becomes not just about reaching a destination, but about showcasing your power and wealth with every mile you fly. Prince Salman's wealth isn't confined to just personal luxuries. He's using it to reshape industries, economies, and even entire countries. One of the most ambitious projects he's driving is Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030, which aims to diversify the country's economy away from oil dependence. At the heart of this vision is the Public Investment Fund, or PIF, which is one of the largest sovereign wealth funds in the world, with assets approaching $650 billion. The PIF has made significant investments in global technology, real estate, entertainment, and even sports. Under Prince Salman's leadership, Saudi Arabia has poured billions into tech giants like Lucid Motors, aiming to make the country a key player in the global electric vehicle market. He's also set his sights on entertainment, securing multi-million-dollar deals with Hollywood and international sports leagues. This isn't just about investing in companies, it's about positioning Saudi Arabia as a global hub for business and innovation. And it's not just about the money. Prince Salman's investments are strategic, targeting industries that will power the future: technology, artificial intelligence, and clean energy. His vision for the future is clear. He wants Saudi Arabia to be at the forefront of the global economy. By diversifying his investments, he's ensuring that his wealth and Saudi Arabia's influence will continue to grow for generations to come.
But while these investments are impressive, the scale of the projects involved is nothing short of monumental. Will they succeed? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear. Prince Salman is playing the long game, and he's putting everything on the line to ensure it's a winning hand. Prince Salman's grandest vision is NEOM, a futuristic megacity that stretches over 170 kilometers in Saudi Arabia's northwest region. With a projected cost of $500 billion, NEOM is not just a city, it's an entire new way of life. But it's more than just a collection of skyscrapers and smart technology. NEOM is intended to be a hub for the world's brightest minds, a place where technology, sustainability, and human-centered design converge to create a new, fully integrated society. The NEOM city will be home to 9 million people and will feature everything from flying cars to robotic healthcare. But it's not just about futuristic tech. NEOM aims to be an environmentally sustainable city powered by renewable energy with zero carbon emissions. The city's vision includes smart homes, AI-driven infrastructure, and a fully integrated transportation network. It's a city designed to look like something out of a sci-fi film. But creating a city from scratch isn't without its challenges. Despite the ambitious plans, NEOM has faced setbacks, including funding cutbacks and leadership changes. In fact, the project's CEO resigned in 2024, leaving the Public Investment Fund to assume greater control over the development. With these obstacles, it's uncertain when NEOM will reach completion, or if it will be everything Prince Salman hopes it will be. But if anyone can pull it off, it's him. As the world watches, one question lingers: will NEOM be the city of the future, or just another unfinished dream in the desert? Prince Salman has also made a major splash in the sports world. In 2022, he bought Newcastle United, an English Premier League football club, for a cool $388 million. But this purchase wasn't just a luxury for the prince. It was a strategic move to boost Saudi Arabia's presence on the global sports stage. With the acquisition of Newcastle, Prince Salman injected new life into the club, attracting top-tier talent and pushing it toward a more competitive future. The impact didn't stop there. Prince Salman's investments in the Saudi Pro League have transformed it into a global football powerhouse. He's brought some of the world's most famous players to the league, including Cristiano Ronaldo, who made headlines with his record-breaking move to El Nasser in 2023. This influx of international talent has raised the profile of Saudi football and solidified Prince Salman's position as a major player in the global sports industry. But football isn't the only sport on Prince Salman's radar. His influence stretches across a variety of sports, from Formula One to boxing and tennis. Saudi Arabia has become a major host for international sporting events, putting the country on the map as a global sports destination. Prince Salman is not just a spectator. He's using his wealth and influence to reshape the world of sports, bringing Saudi Arabia into the global spotlight. However, as with his other investments, the question remains: will these efforts succeed, or will they be just another fleeting moment of extravagance? Prince Salman's wealth isn't just about private jets and luxury yachts.
he's also focused on social reforms and philanthropic efforts that could change the future of Saudi Arabia and even the world. His commitment to transforming the kingdom goes beyond its economy and infrastructure. In recent years, he has championed reforms aimed at empowering women, promoting education, and diversifying the country's workforce. One of his most significant actions was lifting the ban on women driving in 2018, a move that was seen as a groundbreaking step toward gender equality in Saudi Arabia. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Prince Salman has pushed for greater female participation in the workforce, opening doors for women in business, education, and government roles. These efforts are part of his broader Vision 2030 plan to modernize Saudi Arabia and make it a more inclusive, progressive nation. On the global stage, Prince Salman's philanthropic efforts are equally impressive. He's contributed billions to humanitarian causes, including aiding refugees and supporting development projects in Syria, Yemen, and Palestine. His commitment to giving back extends beyond borders, with Saudi Arabia sending millions in aid to countries in Africa, Asia, and Europe. He's not just investing in technology and infrastructure, he's investing in people. Yet, for all his success in driving change, there's a darker side to Prince Salman's reign. Will these reforms lead to lasting change, or will they be overshadowed by his increasingly controversial leadership? As the world watches, one thing is certain: Prince Salman's future is as uncertain as it is ambitious. Prince Mohammed bin Salman's story is far from over. With a trillion-dollar fortune, a vision to reshape entire industries, and an unyielding drive to push boundaries, he's one of the most powerful men in the world. From lavish yachts to futuristic cities, his life is a testament to what wealth can achieve. But as he navigates through global diplomacy, sports investments, and massive infrastructure projects, will he succeed in his quest to transform Saudi Arabia into a world leader, or will his ambitious dreams come crashing down?